So let me tell y'all about like what's going on in California, Illinois, right? So anyway, they're saying something about reparations and all that. They said in California that only eight measly people are going to be appointed to researching to find out who qualifies for reparations. So that's what they're talking about. It's very, very, very vague, because as I read the article, they didn't say nothing about Black Americans. That's the article I read, right? Y'all need to watch out for that, because I make it very important, because ADOS means African descendants of slavery, American descendants of slavery, right? African Americans, right? So that's what it means. Y'all need to be careful, because you don't want what's owed to you to go to other people. Because what happened is that when it comes to funds and when it comes to resources, it's not unlimited. Everything is limited. So you really need to watch out where your stuff is going to. Yeah. So that's super, super, super important. So what happened is that some of you guys are like, well, I love the immigrants. Yeah, it's not really about loving people per se. It's about making sure what's owed to you goes to you. You understand what I mean? So if you get a tax break, if you get a lot of tax breaks, right? It might not be completely tax-free, but you might get a lot of tax breaks. That doesn't mean you want to go to everybody else, because your tax break is very important. If you get land and resources, that doesn't mean there's unlimited land and resources, because what's supposed to go to you is supposed to go to you, right? It's already been promised for us to get land. It's already been promised for us to get a mule too, but we didn't do it. We didn't get it. No, we didn't. So you guys are like, well, they can still get some. They can still get some. No, they can't get anything at all, because what happened is that already in the United States, every time a person immigrates to this country, they're already given a ton of things, right? They're already giving a ton of things. They're already giving, education. They're giving tons of money for their businesses already. So why doesn't that money go to reparations to Black folks? Because they gave reparations to everybody else. They even gave money to the Japanese, which they actually used to open up businesses and restaurants and all that stuff. And yeah, people don't like say, but money comes down, man. And it's not even just money; it's also resources. Let's just say iron, all this stuff that comes from having a natural resources, right? Yeah, so what I gotta say about that is that California also said something about 2 weeks ago, something about reparations for illegal aliens. It's not possible to give reparations for illegal aliens. That's not possible to do that, because illegal aliens can't be reparated because they broke into a country illegally. You understand what I mean? Who knows if they broke into a country to live in the country? Who knows if they broke into a country to drop off drugs, because there's a lot of drugs going on, a lot of it. They're not owed reparations at all. They don't get reparations. It doesn't make sense for them to even have reparations. Yeah, so you guys really need to watch out for that, right? I remember also in that Heroes Act thing for the White House, not for the White House, for the stimulus plan, they said something about something for legal aliens again, and something about marijuana, but they put that all in the Heroes Act. So you guys really, really, really need to watch out for that, because these guys are trying to get away with stuff in their pockets full, and you guys don't have to worry about, guys stuff their pockets full of stuff, because what happened is, even if they thought they got away with it, they really don't get away with it, man. They don't get away with it all, because God sees everything, right? So you ain't gotta worry about them personally, but you still gotta worry about yourself, right? You still gotta worry about what you get and what's owed to you. Yeah, so watch out about that. So I'm just saying that, this is very, very, very forthcoming and all that stuff about the reparations, but then again, all they see is dollar signs. So, because they're trying to quiet me, actually. They're trying to quiet me. I got in trouble a little bit a second ago, but for actually speaking out about this. But heck, it needs to be told. It needs to be said. Because your stuff is not, Because you got stuff doesn't mean I got something. You understand what I mean? So, anyway, guys, I think that's it for now. I think that's all I gotta say, because I hope to God that you guys, I mean, I guess this is all common knowledge, because you guys already know that they want to take your stuff and give it to somebody else. It's all common knowledge. Let me tell you, if they do that, let me tell you, it's gonna bite them in the ass. And I'm telling you right now, because I heard this Jewish lady that's talking about reparations for black folks. I forgot her name, but she was talking about reparations. She said it comes back and haunts you from the past, right? I heard this many times actually, but it comes back to haunt you from the past, because if they do give black folks half reparations, which means that, let's just say that if they did it right, we would get land, we would get tax breaks, we would get some money, we would get education opportunities, we would get health care. Let's just say if they did give us what's owed, we would get that, right? But instead, what do we get? We get $5,000 or something. Let's just say. Oh boy, they would be very sad about that, because that's going to come back and bite them right in the ass. Because what happens is, they say the average net worth for a white person is $800,000, and the average net worth for a black person is like, what, $10,000, something like that. I can't remember. And so they'd be like, oh, well, we give them $5,000. They're going to be happy with that. It's going to come back and bite them in the butt. And guess what? 50 years later, 100 years later, they're going to be asking for reparations again, because that didn't work out the way it was supposed to work out the first time. Right. Anyway, guys, bye.